In this podcast episode, Logan Paul opens up about his extraordinary journey as a content creator, entrepreneur, and collector. From the record-breaking sale of a $1,649 million Pikachu Illustrator card to his perspective on money, discipline, and personal growth, Logan shares candid insights into his life. He discusses his lavish $4 million wedding, the rationale behind heavy spending, his ventures into collectibles like dinosaurs and Pokémon, his evolving mindset on success, and how he maintains consistency amid criticism and challenges. The conversation also touches on his fitness regime, relationship with his brother Jake Paul, views on social media, and his future aspirations. Logan reflects on the astonishing sale of his Pikachu Illustrator card, the most expensive trading card ever auctioned. He explains how he originally purchased the card graded as a PSA 10, which is the highest condition rating and remains uncontested despite online speculation. Logan reveals that he expected it to sell for around $10.7 million, but was surprised by the final hammer price of $133 to $138 million. After considering auction fees and partnerships, he ultimately received about 115% of the hammer price. The card's value isn't merely about its rarity or condition, but also the stories and moments Logan helped create around it, making the card a symbol of the broader Pokémon narrative rather than just his brand. Logan candidly discusses his generous spending habits, including his $4 million wedding, which he views as a priceless experience that created unforgettable memories for him and his loved ones. The wedding was held at a luxurious villa in Lake Como, Italy, with a full buyout costing $2 million, partly financed with the expectation of a reality show that was ultimately not picked up. Despite the financial imprudence, Logan felt the investment was worth it because of the joy and memorable moments everyone shared. He also openly admits to spending extensively on collectibles and once even lost $2 million sending funds to the wrong crypto wallet, emphasizing that he's better at spending money than earning it. When asked about what keeps him winning despite setbacks and criticism, Logan identifies consistency and discipline as his core principles. He stresses that regardless of how he or others feel, commitment to showing up daily for his goals is non-negotiable. He attributes much of his work ethic to conditioning by his father and learned behaviors rather than innate talent. Logan highlights the importance of setting tangible goals, writing them down, and visualizing success, which he sees as a form of manifestation or prayer. This mindset, coupled with discipline, keeps him moving forward even on tough days when motivation wanes. Logan explains his preference for investing in tangible assets like Pokémon cards, dinosaurs, and other collectibles over conventional stock markets. He owns millions worth of rare items, including a $53 million Pokémon card and a $500,000 Triceratops skull. He argues that owning physical artifacts provides a more meaningful connection and inspiration than abstract financial instruments like stocks. He also acknowledges that much of his net worth is tied to these collectible assets, which he sees as undervalued and poised for appreciation, contrasting with his lack of interest or success in stock market investing, which he finds confusing and unappealing. Logan's fascination with dinosaurs runs deep, and he shares stories about his prized Triceratops skull and the immense potential he sees in the fossil market. He considers dinosaur bones not only valuable investments, but also powerful reminders of human mortality and perspective, connecting him with the vast history of Earth. While the market has surged due to high-profile sales, Logan openly discusses obstacles like competitive pricing and his refusal to overpay despite his identity being known in the industry. He envisions the fossil business evolving technologically for more efficient extraction, but cautions that such changes may impact collectible values. Logan breaks down his 8 major business ventures, including his flagship hydration brand Prime, media projects like Impulsive Podcast, WWE engagements, and new launches like Ripe It, a collectible platform. Prime's rapid rise disrupted the beverage market, benefiting from influencer culture and fan engagement, although it faced backlash from misinformation campaigns, including unfounded lawsuits about product safety. Logan discusses how fighting these narratives can be challenging, but insists sales remain strong. He estimates his overall net worth at around $120 to $230 million when including prime equity, but explains much of his liquid assets are actively reinvested or tied up in collectibles and real estate. Throughout the episode, Logan expresses a mature attitude toward criticism and public perception, particularly referencing the backlash from a 2017 incident in Japan. He acknowledges his past mistakes, but emphasizes growth and the effort to prove himself over time. Logan shares how he no longer concerns himself deeply with outside opinions, focusing instead on authenticity and family. He calls out the prevalence of misinformation and the human tendency to accept narratives that fit personal biases regardless of truth. Legal action is something he is prepared to pursue to clear his name from false scammer allegations. Logan updates on his dynamic with his brother, Jake Paul, describing it as stronger than ever despite recent disagreements, including a public dispute on social media. While they share love and respect, they also maintain separate viewpoints, particularly on contentious issues, reflecting their individuality. They support each other personally and professionally, with Logan noting Jake's patience and discipline are qualities he admires and occasionally envies. They both have music careers with platinum records, but acknowledge neither is a professional musician. Their shared experiences in YouTube culture, boxing, and entrepreneurship have created a complex but enduring bond. Logan details his commitment to physical fitness and how it ties into his overall discipline philosophy. He works out 6 days a week, starting each session with an intense weighted jump rope routine designed to shred fat and build endurance. He credits genetics, metabolism, and intermittent fasting as factors helping him stay lean year-round. Besides workouts, he prioritizes recovery nutrition, often relying on his prime products and consistent habits. Logan believes physical health is foundational to achieving anything else in life, urging viewers to start small by simply putting on sneakers and showing up at a gym as a first step toward discipline and greatness. Logan highlights his passion for Pokémon content creation, calling his videos about Pokémon cards and quests some of his proudest work. His narratives around rare collectibles bring unique stories and depth to an interested audience, contributing to the rising value and excitement in the Pokémon community. He embraces both old-school nostalgia and modern collecting culture, even discussing the viral trend of Nuzlocke challenges and new game titles. Logan shares that his deep interest is genuine, even branding himself with a Squirtle tattoo before becoming a widely recognized collector, confronting skepticism from critics who doubt his authenticity. Logan reflects on how money has influenced his life, stating more wealth has made him more appreciative and grateful rather than happier in a superficial sense. He believes perspective and humility are crucial in maintaining balance and well-being despite immense success. Although he frequently makes large purchases, he treats wealth as both a tool and responsibility. Logan admits reaching a level where additional money becomes less motivating and acknowledges a limit to what more wealth can impact in terms of personal fulfillment. He expresses no firm plans to become a billionaire, but is open to it happening as a byproduct of his efforts. As a social media pioneer, Logan discusses the power and pitfalls of digital platforms. He acknowledges the intense polarization and noise, stating that people's strong reactions often disregard truth in favor of confirmation bias. He stresses the importance of genuine listening, something he tries to offer in interactions, despite the challenges fame brings. Logan explains the pressure creators face, especially with misinformation and comments overshadowing nuance. Yet, he encourages viewers to be inspired rather than discouraged by influencer success, and promotes personal responsibility in shaping attitudes and realities. Wrapping up, Logan hints at his ongoing journey, including potential future endeavors like a presidential run, though he recognizes the imposing demands and mental energy required for such roles. He speaks about battling tiredness and managing health concerns linked to genetics. Logan remains motivated to innovate and build, especially within collectibles and media spaces. He describes a renewed focus and sobriety, helping him channel creativity and productivity. Amid all the successes and challenges, his ultimate goal remains to live honestly and raise a loving family while continuing to pursue passion projects that inspire himself and others.